I'm on day 2 of my discipline. I'm going up and down with this, with my weight and walking and exercising and all this. I'm tired of it, so I decided yesterday I would discipline myself. So I'm on day 2. I am going to make myself walk 5 miles every morning. My customer came in the other day, a new customer. Her name was Monica. Hi, Monica. I'm Monica. Anyway, we talked about health and different foods that we eat and things to try. She said she does vegetables and meat. I can't do the meat, not no more. Not after I seen What the Health. But that's pretty. It's Christmas time in the city. It's all over. In Texas, it's getting all the snowmen out in the sun. It's cold as fuck though. But anyway, she said that she still does the meat, but after I see What the Health, I ain't with it. So what I've been doing is, I haven't fell off since I dedicated myself 3 months. Actually, a year and a half ago when I wanted so bad to change my mental state of mind. I can't say that I fell off, but my dedication on a daily routine just ain't there. It's not. And it's not just the weight thing. I do that way every day. When I had my own shop, I was late every day for work. Shop was open at 9. That was one of the reasons why I didn't want to open my own shop, because I knew that I wouldn't be able to discipline myself to be there at 8:30 every morning. I was that when I was in high school. I was always late. So I'm trying to, I can't say start all over, like I said, because I've been on it for a year and a half. But I'm going to call this my discipline journey. I'm going to try to discipline myself, be responsible, be at work at a certain time. Walk every day. See if I can get 5 miles in. It's just hard sometimes because on Fridays and Saturdays I have to be to work by like hella early in the morning. So it makes it hard. I wouldn't mind getting up at 5, 6 in the morning, but it's dark. I don't know this neighborhood. I ain't from here. I done seen armadillos and all kind of little creepy ass animals. I don't want them jumping out at me in pitch black. And then where I live, there's no sidewalks. It's pitch black. Yeah, it's a really nice neighborhood. They got big fancy houses, see. I live in a nice neighborhood, but shit, I'm a scary cat. I don't like the dark. What you afraid of, Monica? I'm scared of the fucking dark, and I'm scared of being broke. That's why I don't use that word broke. I don't like it. I hate not having any money because of niggas straight suffering for lack of having paper. Otherwise, I would get up hella early in the morning. It wasn't for that. So I have to figure out a way to discipline myself to be present 5 miles a day. No matter what. So I get up in the morning and I walk my granddaughter to school. Sometimes she likes to walk and sometimes I This morning it was so cold. I said, you want to walk or drive? I said, let's not want to drive. So I do that every day, 5 days a week. 5 days a week I take her to school at 7 o'clock. So it's hard for me to get up at 5 in the morning and do an hour and a half of workout. And I say that because I move slow. My energy level is always down. I refuse to take hormones for my thyroid. I've done it, but I haven't done it in a year, and my energy is low. I want to see if I can heal myself with fruits and vegetables. I'm going to see. Because my energy level is low. I can't just jump up and go jogging for 30 minutes and come back home. I'm moving slow motion. God dang, it's cold. You need gloves in the morning. And then it's probably about 7:30. By the time 10 o'clock hit, it's gonna be so hot. It's gonna be like 90 goddamn degrees. It's cold. Whew, it's cold. Anyway, sometime today when I get home, I'm make some celery water. See if I can make a container full so I can drink it for the next few days. That celery helps with thyroid. Celery heals all kinds of things in your body. Y'all should really look into, investigate, do some research on what actual fruits and vegetables does to your body. I was amazed. I mean, you hear it all your life about the pyramid, the triangle. When you're in elementary school, you start hearing about it. I believe meat and dairy is right at the top, and those are the worst things that you can eat. 30 years later, you find out it ain't true. And even if they weren't putting GMOs in the food, even if they weren't doing that, meat, cows and pigs and chickens, they have hormones already in the body, besides the ones that are added, that our body cannot digest. And it does things to our body like give us diabetes and cancer, overweight, all kinds of things. That's so pretty. I love the holiday season. For years I used to say that. I love the holidays, but the holidays don't love me. Because I'm telling you, through the holidays, I am never like feeling like I feel festive and then, but I'm always alone. Not purposely. Something happens to where I end up being by myself for the holidays. Well, my kids, I was raising my kids. I would spend the eve of the holidays with my kids, and then they would go to their fathers on the day of the holiday. And I always end up being by myself. Not by choice. I'd rather have my house filled with the family, But all these damn stepping stones I've been going through these years, life ain't turned out how I wanted it to be. God dang. I thought I'd be someplace else in life. At my age, I thought it would be different. Time, I guess it will be different. Anyways, it's so cold. It's so cold that I don't know how cold it is. I should have checked. I never checked the temperature because I'd just be like, it's just weather. Like, you can't control weather, so who cares what the forecast is? Just keep stuff in your car, like an umbrella, boots if it rains, a coat, you know? Prepare yourself for all the seasons. Leave all those seasons in your car. And just think every day it's a possibility it might rain. That's what I do. I'm from Washington. Shit, it's a possibility it might rain. So I don't keep up with the weather. I don't know how cold it is, but my hands are so cold. They feel like icicles. I'm freezing. I should have got gloves and I would be okay, because walking in this cold weather is the best weather to me. It feels like home. You know what I realized? That the reason why I'm so uncomfortable on this video thingy is because I don't like looking at myself when I talk. I feel like I look so stupid and sound stupid. Everything's so pretty. So I tried to turn the phone around a couple times. I haven't looked back at the video yet, but I will. I hope this works this time, y'all. Me and this discipline. Rain, cold, tired, it don't matter. I want to get up and walk God dang. I want to get up and walk every day. I just realized, see, my old routine, I used to walk through the whole neighborhood and then go around. I call it a block, but it's not a block. It's a huge circle in the middle of this fancy neighborhood. Maybe, I don't know, probably about a mile circle that I circle around 2 to 6 times. It depends on how I feel. That was my old routine when I first started walking. And then I found this trail right behind this fancy neighborhood. And it goes miles. They say it goes all the way to the freeway. I ain't never walked that far, but I just remembered it when I turned around. See how far I could walk this morning. The sun is starting to come out. It's pretty. Texas is pretty. It's nothing like what I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to see a bunch of cowboys and stuff. Boots. Do you know that I ain't seen nobody with no cowboy boots. I've been here a little over a year. About 14, 15 months. And I think I've seen somebody with cowboy boots on maybe 3 times. I even when I went to the rodeo, I didn't go in there. But there's like a rodeo, like at the fairgrounds outside of the rodeo. They had them on there, but it still wasn't even a lot of people there. Maybe they was inside of them with them. But, oh, dang, I don't feel like walking. It's too cold. My hands are freezing. They're freezing. I think I'm gonna go home. I quit being lazy. It's just that when I cross over there, I gotta cross a bridge first, over the bayou, and then fuck it. Just do it. I really want to go home. I want to go home. It's my day off, second day. I used to work 6 days a week. And only have Mondays off. I've been doing that for years. But I said when I got here, I ain't doing that no more. I'm not posting up on Sunday. And I don't go to church, so that ain't it. It ain't church. I'm just tired of the wear and tear on my body. Tired of the wear and tear on my body. Either that or I need to get in shape. Because by the time Saturday get here, I'm tired. I just want to lay it down. So on Sundays now, I just lay in the bed all day long if possible. And rest my body. I had a customer that told me that all he does is rest. He was older than me and he looked like he was about 30 years old. He said he eats vegetables and rests. His body rests. He does go to the gym. He does have a job. He's some kind of fancy something for the sports. Rest. I said, do you know I never rest? Never. I did come too soon. Dang. Should have been one more. I was supposed to keep going. God dang it. One more block. I did that shit yesterday. Got lost. Some of these streets I don't like going down. They be real creepy. Like that. Look at it. Ain't nothing going on down there. And then to walk down there at 6 in the morning when it's hella dark. They got people kidnapping black women like crazy. Oh shit, I know to y'all. Whatever. And they ain't even taking, it ain't just little kids and women that are sexy. They taking women. Shit. Grown ass women. Fuck that. A lot of perverts in the world. There is. That's a whole nother topic. I ain't in the mood for this right now. Oh, and then if I wait 2 months later, I won't be able to go. Knock this shit out real quick. Okay. Whew. You know, for years I couldn't breathe through my nose. I had sinus problems so bad. I was the snotty nosed kid. I worked at Boeing and this lady told me, Asian lady, she said, if you quit drinking milk, you won't do that anymore. And I said, what? And at that time, shit, I grew up drinking a gallon of milk a day. My mom used to say, God damn it, I'm gonna have to buy a goddamn cow for Monica. Just drank the whole gallon one day. I used to drink milk, won't eat. Milk and Suzy Q's. So when I was in my 20s, I'm working for Boeing, and that lady made that comment. I thought she was crazy. This lady crazy. Why in the world is this lady telling me if I quit drinking milk, my nose won't run no more, I won't have the sinus problems? I really thought she was crazy. All these years later, 30 years later, I find out people's big on health these days. So, and we're in the information age right now. My daughter, your whole world is in your hands, Mom. With these phones, I can Google anything and it's there. So because of information age we at right now, 30 years later, it's telling me if I quit drinking milk, I won't have this mucus in my body. Do you know I quit drinking milk 2.5 years ago? My nose ain't ran. I have no sinus problems. I can breathe. But I think it's by habit that I still breathing through my mouth. I've been breathing through my mouth all my life. But I can breathe through my nose now. Before I couldn't even do that. Because those little things in the back of your nose, mine were swollen 95% of the time. And I had to, but it was all because of milk. It's crazy how the human body does. This lady told me that her son had earaches for years. He was 9 years old. Earaches. Constantly going to the doctor for ear infection. She took him to the chiropractor. And he never had an earache again. Like everything in our bodies is connected. That's like the food that we eat. People just don't get it. I didn't. Shit, I was one of them. That's why I'm talking to y'all. I was one of them. I was one of them. Keanu said, I'm trying to tell you, you're not understanding. I mean, I really didn't get it, but I do now. Every piece of fruit and vegetable that God made, that was put on this earth, was made to heal our bodies. They made man and they made food. And the food is to nurture our bodies completely. And I'm assuming Americans, but I don't know how the whole world works. So I know in America they created all these different things, pills and everything, just like cocaine. Cocaine was put on this earth. It was a leaf. It's a leaf. And it's made to cure pain. But man abused it, putting it in pills. I know that's like a benefit somewhat, you know. For us having synthetic pills, it's been probably a blessing to a lot of people. But people abuse it and it's not good for you. If you would just take the actual vegetable or fruit or plant and use that, your body would heal. Instead of thinking, oh, let's grow more gardens, you know, our ancestors, let's grow more gardens so that people can be fruitful. They were thinking financial. And it's just killing us. All these years later from when they created this stuff, it's killing us. And what we should do is go back to the beginning, before the synthetic pills, and use the fruits and vegetables, what they're made for to nurture our bodies. The human body heals itself. The human body heals itself. The human body heals itself. A customer told me that. The human body heals itself. I said, even this, even that, even that, listen, food was made to nurture our bodies, to heal our bodies. Every little piece of food is meant to heal our bodies. The human body heals itself. Yeah, I heard him say it. But then I still kept on eating. I still kept on and still kept on. And then my daughter just kept on. Kiana, you just don't even. Okay. Whatever. But I get it now. My thing is discipline. So when you've been doing something for years and years, it's hard. I talk to people all the time. It's hard. It's hard. People ask me, how did you do that shit? It wasn't overnight. I didn't just jump up and say, I'm not gonna eat meat no more. So I started a year and a half ago. And I'm still struggling with my up and down weight. Still struggling with the things that I eat. Still struggling with meat. I don't eat meat. Once in a while, I need a piece of fish. Can we have some fish for dinner? Can we have some fish? And then after I taste it, I don't even really want that. I realize I don't even need it. Because mentally, I just think that I do. You feel me? I just think that I do. It's too cold, y'all. I think I'm gonna head in until it heats up. It's too goddamn cold for me. My hands, I should have had gloves or something because my hands feel like icicles. God damn. So I didn't do 5 miles, but pretty sure I done 2. 2 is good still. But my discipline is 5. So maybe when the kids get home, I'll go do. After it warms up, I'll go do 2 more. So right now it's too cold. Anyway, y'all, I'm headed in. Later on, I'll make some celery juice. Chill out today. Relax. Probably do some exercises since I didn't. No, I'm gonna walk later. But I'm gonna still do some exercise. My brother used to tell me that for years before all this health thing came up. Your body will go back to exactly what it was once before. I try to keep that image in my head. Something to look forward to. You have to have something to look forward to. I try to keep that in my head. Something to look forward to. These, they got the white vans that they send. That's what they be kidnapping them women with and putting them in there. There's white vans all over Texas. Gang of workers out here. You don't know who's what's what. If I ain't scared for me, if I'm too old and don't nobody want me, I still got fear for my daughter and my granddaughters. That shit is fucking scary. Sex trafficking, man. It's crazy. A lot of crazy ass people in the world. Every day I just ask God to cover me. Every day. Every day I pray, every day. Cover me. Cover me. Protect me. Keep a shield around me. I feel protected. I do. Most of the time. And then sometimes thinking about walking at 6 a.m. when it's dark. I ain't no fool. Although I do feel protected. But you can't be stupid either. Gotta be cautious, even though there is a God. Anyway, I'm about to listen to the rest of my music. Y'all have a blessed day. Blessed and prosperous day.